You can wish all you want, but LIV Golf has no plans of leaving yet. After the inaugural season ended in October, the controversial league is all set to lure some more golfers. Recently, some reports suggested that the Saudi-funded league will poach 7 to 10 players, 2 of which are believed to be Cantlay and Xander Schauffele. In this video, let's see if these 2 players are joining LIV. Let's get started. To begin with, let's see if Patrick is joining LIV. LIV has its new targets in mind, and the controversial league is trying to get the PGA pros Xander and Patrick to get on their side. The 2 players are ranked at number 6 and number 4 respectively, and it's not like we didn't see this coming. Losing such players isn't something LIV would ever do. They love taking away pros from the PGA. A source revealed that LIV Golf will now start its mission to add 7 to 10 new golfers, and the interesting thing is that 3 of these players are from the world's top 15. The source also suggested that the league is trying to get the deal signed by the end of 2022. Not to mention, Cantlay has been linked with the Saudi-backed league before, and this time his name was once again on the top. In fact, he was even named several times alongside the Aussie player Cam Smith, who later joined LIV. But for Cantlay, he's kept his stance strong so far and has firmly denied any rumors about his PGA Tour exit. But with his name being called with LIV yet again, we'll have to see his stance now, because many have changed their statements after they offered big money. Following up, there's still a chance for him to leave. If we look at the history of these rumors, the golfer has always been clear about his decisions. In September, when the golfer was as usual, again linked with the controversial golf league, he made sure that everyone knew about his plans to stay with the PGA. But let us tell you something, him saying that he has no plans to join LIV doesn't guarantee his lifelong loyalty to the tour either. Why are we saying this, you may ask? Well, in September, the golfer had said some stuff that made us believe that if most golfers go to LIV, he'd go too. While talking about this situation, he said that choosing between PGA and LIV isn't something simple. It's actually about the ever-evolving calculations. He stated that if 20 out of 24 guys join the other side, it'd make it more beneficial and significant for him to shift there as well. He also made it clear that it wouldn't be truthful if he said he'd never ever play on the other tour. So yes, there's always a chance of him switching leagues, but for now, we can't be sure, as most players are still on the PGA side. Next up, let's see if Xander has any plans to do so. Xander is also under the spotlight as one of the golfers whom the LIV Golf League might contact soon, or maybe they've already done that. The case with him is pretty different. While Cantlay isn't very strict regarding LIV, Xander has shown genuine hatred towards the controversial league ever since players from the PGA Tour started accepting offers from LIV. Not just that, he was also present at the meeting that Rory McIlroy and Tiger Woods had held just a few months ago. For those who don't know, this meeting was specially held for PGA's core players, and he was the same person who kept saying that everything discussed in the meeting was being kept secret. And you know well what would happen if this same player ended up joining hands with the rival league. In short, it'd come as a slap in the face for him as well as the PGA Tour. Not to mention, Xander bragged about turning down an LIV offer in June. Schauffele had received an offer from the Saudi-backed league, but at the time he stayed loyal to the PGA Tour. While talking about the whole thing, the golfer said that he met with Jay and had a player meeting. At that time, he also stated that he'd simply try to keep others on the tour, so obviously he can't be the one to leave. He also stated that he was happy with whatever was happening at the tour and that he felt that there was enough for him. During the same interview, Schauffele had called the Saudi league a big pot of money, which made it clear that he hates to be associated with a controversial league. Now, with his name being on the top of the players that LIV might try to poach, he's once again the talk of the town, and only time will tell what are his thoughts about the situation now. Up next, here's what we think. Honestly, it looks like these 2 players won't be joining LIV, not for now at least. The thing about LIV is that despite being full of money and luring so many great golfers, the league hasn't been able to land any broadcasting partner. Not just that, they also failed to get world ranking points as OWGR rejected their application just recently, and from what we think, there's no possibility for them to get the points anytime soon. It might even take them more than 5 years to get where PGA stands. And both Cantlay and Xander are at the peak of their careers. We doubt they'd go for a league that can't provide them with anything like world ranking points or publicity. So let's say LIV will probably fail to add them to their list this year. It's safe to say that these rumors are in fact fact, only rumors. But then again, we can't be sure because the most unexpected ones joined LIV after everyone was so sure that they would be the last ones to do so. Now, let's talk about the other players rumored to be on LIV's list. While the pro golfers are at the top of every headline right now, some other famous golfers are also getting quite some attention because apparently LIV is trying to poach them as well. Let's see who these golfers are and whether they'll be joining the Saudi-funded league or not. First off, we have Adam Scott. Greg and Adam have always been linked primarily because of their strong friendship, and now, once again, there are rumors that Greg might try to lure his best friend into the controversial league again. Before this, it was said that Adam Scott would be among the Australian team, along with Leishman and Smith. But later we got to know that he was at the PGA Tour's emergency meeting. But it looks like LIV still wants to have him and would work their butt off to get him on the team for the 2023 season. And this time fans are speculating that he might join the Saudi League, but still, we can't be sure. Next on this rumored list is Hideki Matsuyama. Honestly, we can't believe he's again on LIV's radar. There was a whole debate about the golfer getting offers from the Saudi League to join them, but the 2020 Masters champion refused and decided to stay with PGA instead. Now fans like LIV won't leave his side anytime soon. But the golfer himself has confirmed that he isn't leaving the tour for now and is fully committed to it. Also, Justin Thomas is also said to be on the radar. This would be a hard one, really. Over the past months, we've heard Thomas talk much against LIV Golf alongside Rory McIlroy, but there are rumors about him getting some offers from the rival league. And just like Xander, if the rumors are true and he ends up joining LIV, this would cause some significant damage to the tour. Not to mention, it'd also be the biggest surprise this year. Not just that, some are even saying Ricky Fowler's name. Ricky Fowler has been facing rumors for quite a while now, but this time it looks like he might be leaving the PGA Tour for good. We say this because in one of his recent interviews, he showed pretty flexible behavior when asked about joining LIV. The golfer said that he believes the PGA Tour is the best place to play, but he also believed that there should be some innovation and that he'd love to see golf evolve. According to him, he isn't firmly against anything, so that ultimately means that he doesn't mind being connected to the controversial league. We'll have to see if he's okay enough to join and play for LIV in the next season. Lastly, there's Jon Rahm. Rahm was so done with the rumors that he had to take over his Twitter and deny it all. Recently, a pro-LIV account on Twitter suggested that Jon Rahm was indeed a go to the rival league, and surprisingly, this tweet got quite some engagement. However, then Rahm replied and said that he must inform them that the account has started a losing streak, as their news isn't true anymore. He also said that whatever source said that he'd join LIV was totally wrong, meaning we'll keep seeing him playing PGA games. And with this, it's time for us to wrap it up, fam. So what do you think about this video? Do let us know in the comments below. Also, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel. We'll soon be back with more amazing content. Hope to see you in the next one.